Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Carson Murphy, and today I'm going to be talking to you about one of my favorite verses. It's in the book of James. Specifically, it is James 3:17 through 18, and it says, "But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. And the harvest of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace." And the reason I like this verse so much is because it really emphasizes that we need a relationship with God. Because the only way to truly find righteousness and the only way to try to truly find wisdom and peace is through God. It also touches on the topic of pride. Pride is a very suffocating and destructive thing. Pride makes you easily offended. And by being easily offended, it causes us to lash out at people. It causes us to be blinded by the truth. It causes us, pain. It causes us to create conflict when there's no need for it. And that's only going to cause division and disunity, especially, not only in a church, but in friends and family. And that's obviously something that God doesn't want for us. Specifically, verse 18, it says, "And a harvest of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace." With this verse, it's very, plainly stated that in order to be righteous, to have a righteous life, obviously we need God, but we need to be upholding peace as much as we can. We need to be letting go of our pride, letting go of our grievances that are blinding us, from the truth, from experiencing peace, from upholding peace, blinding us from that, and allowing us to live the right way. Because when we live in pride and we live in a life where we're easily offended, it causes us to lash out. And in doing so, that completely destroys our ability to experience peace, which in turn destroys our ability to live a righteous life. One example of this is in the Bible with the Pharisees. And Jesus, he calls them out, for being blind guides. And he says the blind can't lead the blind. And as we see in the Bible, the Pharisees are very prideful. And whenever Jesus goes against their beliefs and what, they interpret, God's word to be, they lash out and they create division, divide, they create confusion. And a lot of times that can deceive others, especially new to faith who don't know any better. We also see this translating into our world as well. A lot of times our pride gets in the way when people disagree with our political views, when people disagree with our beliefs, or they have a difference of opinion. A lot of times we don't like that and we lash out at them, or we see them in a different way and we decide we're not going to be friends with that people because we don't align in the same values, and we're hateful, judgmental towards those people. And it's the same way. And that lack of peace in our life comes from our pride, and it causes us to be blinded from God's love, and it causes us to be blinded from God's plans for us, and unwilling to have an open mind to see the areas in our life that we need to improve and grow closer with God. With that being said, I think it's imperative, for us as people who we're children of God. I think it's important for us to put God first, to grow with Him, to invite Him into our hearts so that we're receiving godly wisdom, so that we're experiencing peace that only He can provide, so that we're able to live righteous lives, so that we're able to mold our lives after Jesus and follow in His footsteps, and we're able to live by righteousness and not by deceit and lies of the devil. Thank y'all for listening. If you have any stories, where you like to share as a testimony in order to help people, better let go of their pride, in order to allow people, to live in peace and righteousness, please leave them in the comments. We'd love to hear them. Thank you for diving into James 3:17 and 18 with me, and I'll see you next time.